mean, you're moving.
What? No, maybe I am the one. Fuck you.
No, you're doing good. You're the one true guardian.
What? Ah!
This is the hard one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I haven't even used heavy yet.
Yep. Bro, he's almost dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Rat.
Rat King's so good.
It's not even good. It needs some coordination, but it works.
It builds your super so fucking fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, I'm going
I
in.
almost got it 2 times.
One, go.
I did it this time.
Oh no. Oh god, I should have reloaded.
He keeps shooting me in the butt. Oh, I put oh god. Okay, it worked.
Panic!
What did you do?
I put my duct tape dynamite on the crystal.
Oh shit. Okay. Where's my timer? Oh, you took it.
My
okay.
fault. I fucking forgot.
No, you're good.
Wait.
You're good. You're
Timer?
good.
Yeah. Oh, it's 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, that's not good. We need.
Yeah, my fault. My fault. Dude, it's been a while. My fucking fault.
No worries.
Don't worry. 2, 1. What?
Oh, my bad too. What?
Yeah.
He had.
We are almost done, Vanguard.
I am at your service.
20 more. Oh, here comes the energy weapons. Yep. Energy, energy, energy. Heavy. Heavy. Energy. Energy. Heavy. Energy. It's all heavy and energy, chat. He doesn't drop anything else. Oh my god. Can you make it up? You can't. Everything is an energy weapon. Good lord. Can it stop? It won't stop.
D2, and I've gotten 2 exotics out of it.
You got an
Damn.
Yeah, I got a
target.
hollow fire.
That's our
I
target.
got hollow. I got hollow fire heart.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
There's one to the right.
Oh, which one?
Left one. Lasers.
Get out of the way, poke!
Yo, let's go.
Oh my god!
Let's Hello? What up, chat? Oh. What up? What up? What up? Are we going to play Marathon? All right, we watched that a bunch during the intro. Let's do a new one. Where's the Vidoc? I'm sorry if I'm sniffly, coughy, sneezy. I have a cold or bronchitis, not sure. But I wanted to be involved on this marathon launch day. I think it does too. Sorry, I'm editing some things. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna put it onto the other computer so I can do some stuff while I'm going.
Decisions that you might find
Oh my
illogical
God.
and completely trick you into scenarios. Sometimes the best loot box is another player that you see along.
Oh my God.
So there's a few different ways you can play the game. So one of them is both with your friends and also through crew,
There we go.
which will just match you with 2 other players. You can play solo.
You gotta let me know if it's too loud.
A bunch of other solo players.
At least too loud on the
Stakes are a bit higher, right? You have only yourself to rely on.
You still have proc strat, so you can call out to other solos, but you know, you are playing a tense alliance game where it's really up to them whether or not they decide to honor or respect that alliance you might have created.
It's all about figuring out what's your investment, what's your stake, when to get in, when to get out, and when to kill the other guy. Being good at Marathon is like playing poker with guns.
Uh-huh.
One of the things we've really focused on is making sure the environments are selling the tone we want to hit with the game.
We've brought a little bit of groundedness, a little bit of grit, a little bit of darkness, a little bit of that mood that kind of is necessary for an extraction shooter to feel dangerous.
Our biggest goal has always been player immersion.
We're trying to keep everything as believable and realistic as possible.
So we cranked up all the material responses, feel accurate, feel realistic. You know, you'll get gloss, you'll get crud and mud. And no one of those things is all that sexy, but when you layer in just a little bit more, you know, responsive to light, a little bit more responsive to the player, things will part, water will pool, layer in all these different things, the world becomes much more alive. It feels like a real place. And then when you're feeling like a real place and you feel in danger, now your run matters.
I gotta see if this
I look back at some of the alpha shots.
works.
It's kind of hard to tell when it's sunny or when it's rainy. Weather feels like weather now. But like when it's sunny, you get this really nice like bleaching effect. It feels bright. It feels like warm when it's sunny now. I feel like we're just celebrating that color so much more. And it just contributes to the whole effect.
So we have dead bodies in the game now. We also have like decay on the runners themselves. Like you'll
There we
actually
go.
see them fall apart. We're actually dropping the body. The body stays there and the body slowly decays over time as you loot it.
So you come into a room and you see a bunch of carnage, but you see one body is still pristine, you know that their killer is probably close and you are not safe. If everybody is just a messy goop, you're probably okay.
Audio is a huge gameplay component in Marathon. Every sound plays a function. Footsteps tell players everything. It's telling you what is the type of threat that's around you, where are they at, are they above you, are they far away, are they close by? So if I'm in bioresearch and I hear a particular material type, I know, hey, they're on the second floor and they're in this room. Our hero is the world. So we're constantly trying to figure out where can music help reinforce what is the vibe and intent of this place.
There was the discussion about the interaction between score and sound design. And I wanted to create a score that wasn't just like full of instruments you've heard before. The job was, how can I make what I'm seeing, this race to survival, even more nervous and even more terrifying or even more thrilling?
We have 4 zones, and each one of those zones has its own sort of approach to kind of level design and what it asks players to kind of think about and do. You're going to start with perimeter. You're kind of on the outskirts of the colony. It's a little more spread out. You got a little bit more areas to be safe and to sneak around, but it's also a little more straightforward.
It really brings this sense of scale. It sits like
in our fantasy as expansion site for the colony on the very edge of where they had settled on Tau Ceti. UESC are also there trying to understand what has happened and secure the area. Death is a part of Marathon. It happens a lot, even on Perimeter, which we talk about as a more friendly zone to new runners. You are still gonna die a lot.
Attention, unauthorized runner. You are trespassing in a military security zone.
It was really important to us that the UESC were not trivial to fight.
When you face them on Tau Ceti as a runner, you are the outlaw. You are trespassing.
They have a little bit of this haunted tone. So you can see they have this floating locomotion, they get these sparks, they have these sigils over their faces. Sometimes their behavior feels almost like they're possessed a little bit, like are they taking in commands from a remote AI? The elite tier is sort of like this dark blue. The mini boss tier is more like a lilac. The boss tier is just gonna be dipped in red.
You have these tendrils that latch out and leech onto you and start sucking away at your consciousness.
You're getting into Marsh, you're starting to understand something bad happened here, and you're seeing signs of that in a way that wasn't apparent on Perimeter.
On Dire Marsh, we've got the anomaly, and it's this strange alien entity that has erupted up out of the ground.
You're really feeling signs that this is more of an epicenter of where things went wrong on this colony.
It's got a different style of gameplay. It's more like a central complex that is rich with overlapping areas and regions that you can find yourself kind of bleeding from one encounter to another.
It's a great map to go in when you just want some action, and you're gonna need somewhere to farm.
Each map has different weather systems, it has different dynamic events that can happen, and your approach to them is never going to be consistent.
One of the needs that the design team thought that we should have is more challenging PvE activities.
Each of our zones has these bigger events that don't happen every session, but when they do happen, you'll know they're happening.
Building these types of events into the world shake up your run and make you decide, like, what do you want to risk?
Then you get to Outpost. And Outpost is a more functional, thriving UESC facility. There's scan drones flying overhead, the UESC's everywhere, there's tripwires, there's a weather hazards. It's a lot of stuff you're up against from the get-go.
Outpost is a smaller map, but it's also a lot more vertical.
What's it called?
We had a specific building that we call the Pinwheel.
This is just this meat grinder of a structure that's like a corkscrewed building that has nooks and crannies and hallways, and it just becomes a real, real cluster when you're in there fighting.
The floor is raised on Outpost, and nothing is free. The Pinwheel hosts some of the best loot opportunities.
But it's noisy, players are going to know you're doing it, so there's extra risks.
The character you're going to spend the most time with is Zone. Understanding each personality of every zone. That's the storytelling every player gets.
Every time you're on the planet, you can look up and see the ship floating and looming in the skybox, reminding you of why this place even exists, but also reminding you that something up happened here.
How do I change the color of this?
Marathon has a lot of loot. It's a huge pie. There's a ton of different
here.
popularity. There's a ton of different runner cores for each runner. There's over 400 weapon mods. Like, it's just an outlandish number of items to collect.
There's going to be a really interesting period of discoverability where players sort of figure out what are the pieces that I have available to me, how do I get them, and how do I put them together into something that's awesome.
You can go through and look at how many iconic weapons have come from Bungie. And it's something that we really want to hold up and make sure that we're matching that legacy.
Visually, they're all really, really distinct and clearly Marathon, but we wanted animation-wise a majority of them to feel recognizable. So when you put them in your hands, you knew how to use them.
The mods will basically allow you to increase certain stats on the guns, that battery SMG. The gold mod, full-blown, turns it into the needlet. The sidearm is a gun that is effective in close quarters, but maybe not too much outside of that. But the gold mod on this gun puts a suppressor on it, and then when I kill something with this gun, I turn invisible. And then that lends it to other build crafting if I want to sort of stack into how invisible can I be.
Even some weapon mods can improve stats and your runner shell's capabilities. So there's lots of different ways to raise the floor of your stats so that you're coming into each run strong.
Runner shells are a bioprinted body that you inhabit when you go down to Tau Ceti to scavenge the ruins of the Lost Colony. Each of our launch shells is really an archetype of gameplay. So if you want to play like a frontline tank, if you want to play a rat character that wants to sneak around, if you want to find those rats, we have a shell for you.
How's that look?
The idea there is like have a broad spectrum that everyone can kind of find a little bit of a home to, and then we're going to build on top of that.
Cores and implants mold the kit into a playstyle that you want.
So examples of those are like, on Thief, I get a second grapple. On Destroyer, I pull out my Riot Barricade, and as it takes damage, it's actually converting that damage into shield back to me.
And these can be used in combination with each other to shift the gameplay style of your runner kit.
At any point you feel like you don't want to risk anything, or maybe you're down on your luck and you want the opportunity to get back, Rook's your guy.
Rook is a prototype runner shell.
It's a mode where we make it easy for you to just kind of drop into a match that's in progress and run about and try to scavenge as much as possible.
If you are going in solo to a run that's already in progress, you don't have a team, you have a very limited loadout, but you're not risking anything. This lets you kind of get in.
You're not risking anything.
Bail.
It's free
So
loadout.
you get like a really powerful gun or implant or core. It is unlocking some new space or new challenge that you've never done before, and the loot is helping you reach greater heights.
Faction agents are such a big vehicle for tone and narrative for the world.
Each faction has their own motivations, their own desires.
Oh.
They ask you to do.
We've got Traxxas. They're the most powerful corporation in human history. They have very long arms and very deep pockets to kind of get what they want.
So they might ask you to go and find specific weapons or mods.
Congratulations, runners. Your last performance evaluation was rated on track.
If you're a PvP player, one of the factions is called Arachne. They're essentially a death cult. What that translates to is that they're asking you to go and kill other runners.
The sacred thermodynamics of violence.
Mida is all about destruction. They are going to give you grenades, they're going to give you claymores, they're going to let you blow the place up.
That's Mida.
They are irreverent and dangerous. They might ask you to upload this malware into a UESC dropship, and as it leaves, it explodes and careens off into the distance.
We have big plans. Explosive, visionary.
Each of our factions has an upgrade tree that you unlock progressively as you gain reputation with them.
And along the way, you're going to unlock these capstones that are these special upgrades. When you unlock that final capstone, you're gaining access to the best stuff in the market. You're getting gold items.
In addition, these faction upgrades can increase your runner's base stats, and those base stat upgrades are permanent for the rest of the season.
Permanent for the rest of this season. I want to have the choice to... I hope I can have the choice to reset or not. In this server slam, there is rewards you get to keep in the game when it launches.
The Codex is a suite of achievements, collectibles, audio logs, things that you're finding in Run that we're going to track for you over time. The more you find these items, the more story you're unlocking about them and what their role is in the world, why they're here, who cared about them, why they're as valuable as they are.
I'm repeating myself with these entries, but any fears inherent in
Pink
the
Punk.
scope of this endeavor seem unfounded.
Okay, those aren't
In the
working.
Codex, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can unlock. Runner skins, weapon charms, stickers, emblems, backgrounds for your profile, and titles.
So it's everything from your first steps in the world of Tau City 4 all the way through to becoming a Vidmaster and taking on the most extreme challenges.
The Marathon ship is the hardest place to survive in this game. And if you're not ready to take your best stuff, well, you're not going to survive. It's like a
Pink
heist
Punk.
for a runner. Cryo Archive is big in and of itself, but it's also cold. It's also hostile.
It's gonna test every aspect of the survival game. Probably gonna be forced to run to players in ways you haven't been on other maps.
Let me just turn it off and turn it back on again.
You're gonna run into basically every type of environmental threat you have faced before. You're gonna fight a who's who of the highest tier UESC units, and the UESC are there in this presence you haven't seen before.
It's really cool because each of the vaults is more successively challenging than the next. And that 7th vault is where you both are going to get the coolest thing, but also where you're
Pink
gonna
Punk.
learn the most about what happened to this place.
There we go.
At some point in your journey in Cryo Archive, you might start wondering if the UESC are there to keep you out, or if they're actually there to keep something else in.
I think the thing that I'm most excited about for Marathon is getting into the hands of our players.
The biggest thing I want people to take away from Marathon is that it still feels amazing. It still feels like it has that spark.
It takes all the aspects that I think Bungie is really good at. First-person feel and gunplay, the super deep, crazy sci-fi lore, and it mixes up all those things together in a really amazing PvP package.
Really comes down to every single discipline that's working on the game. The animation has to be good, the sound has to be good, everything has to be working in harmony.
That's when the controller fades away, the screen fades away, you're just immersed in the world.
That is what we're trying to live up to with Marathon.
It is a mad dash. I'm not going to front about that. It's a mad dash to the finish, but that's when you got to put in the elbow grease and the extra sweat and blood it takes to get this done.
Say, what is this? What is it? 5 people in the extract.
Ah. I think the game looks crazy. Is green... I should see if green punk is what I want next.
Reminder, by entering Tau Ceti's biosphere, you consent to Cyberarachne data harvesting.
Actually, yeah, hold on, chat. Camera HUD. What? Is it on only cam? No. I don't know where I put those filters to change the colors. If I'm on live, right? There we go. All right. How's that look? That's green, but it's not neon green. It's not like this yellow green. It makes it so bright that it doesn't even look like it's got the gradient to it anymore. The drop shadow is the problem. Hold on. We're just gonna get rid of the shadow. Does it work here? Yeah, we don't need the shadow. So there is the logo itself is where I should have the colors. So then it's everywhere. Copy filters. I know I only got 20 minutes, but I want to edit this stuff. All right, here, this is what I'll do. This can go. But if I gotta switch scenes, you're not gonna see it, but you'll get the sound. You should get the sound. Like right now, you're not gonna get the sounds. That's much better. Then the actions need to be reflected. Let's say for this one, we'll start off with the green. Green punk?
Bad news. Here, then gone. Might have value. Minutes remain.
Camera HUD stroke visible.
Careful now. How about this?
It's such a yellow. We might end up changing it back. Green punk.
Bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Runner in play.
There we go. We should name it Marathon Punk. Is what we should do.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
It's very more yellow than anything.
How about this? Here.
USC
Here, then gone.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
I made it a little bit bigger. What? No one's in voice?
Watch it.
Let's get up, butthole. Have you checked your butthole for the download chat? Have you checked it? Have you checked it? Have you checked it for your butt? For the downloads in your butt? Have you checked? Oh my god.
Might have value. Found something. Interesting. How about this?
I should add a thing. For the OBS control.
Runner in play. Honor amongst thieves, right? Let's work
No,
together.
excuse me. Blah, blah, blah.
Honor amongst thieves, right?
So now I can hide the countdown timers. I'll use that for special events. Does it actually put them on the map? Like,
Warning, reinforcements detected.
or is that an ability? Because they're searching for like data cards, right? Interesting. Kim grenade. Blue weapon. I want to see something, chat. 10 minutes remain indeed. More like 5 minutes. Oh, it can fly straight through windows for the thief. He had the other shell guarding him though with a shield. Otherwise, you got to be like sure you're safe when you're doing that. How long is this one? 6 minutes. Perfect.
10 minutes remain until force signal recall.
This might be interesting.
Time to move. This your thing?
The bug sprayers are here. It's 1 o'clock.
Watch it. I'm gone. I'm assuming it would just show up. All right, well, it's time. Marathon Deluxe upgrade. It's downloading. And now we play the waiting game. Be right back, chat. I need to stand up and walk around a little bit. My head hurts from being sick. All right. Are we playing? Are we playing video games? Stream it, right? If I am not allowed to stream it, I'm sorry. Why is the stream down? No. What is happening? What? No.